Hey everyone, and welcome to the first video, I believe, from 2018. It's been 2 months ever since I uploaded my last video or so, which was the Last Jedi showcase, and the support on that has been great. And I gotta say thank you, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful year so far. So back into the actual video here. Today I got Black Panther figures to show you guys that I've been working on for the past week or two or so. And of course we got Black Panther himself in his glow purple suit, and in my screen on the camera it shows like it's kind of bluish, but it's actually purple, like it really is purple. And then we got Oakley back here, and by the way, I apologize if I do not pronounce these names right, but they're kind of weird. Oakley back here, then Sheree, and then I believe that's I always forget her name, Nakia. Nakia is her name. I'm not that familiar with these names, so I apologize. But anyways, I've been working on and off, and for the past couple days I've been working on non-stop on especially Oakley and Nakia. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this inspires you to make your own Black Panther figures. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here we have Black Panther, of course, at the beginning of the entire showcase, and here you can see all the details that I was able to apply onto the figure himself. And so first off, what you're gonna go ahead and look is the sculpt, of course, the head. And honestly, just to get it out of the way, it took me about 3 hours just to sculpt this head, and it was honestly very tense. And I am not gonna attempt to remake the head, because that's how hard it was and how annoying it was to even sculpt the entire head and make it look like a panther, because that's honestly very hard. And the paint work took me about 2 or 3 more hours, and I already pointed this out, but on my screen on the camera it looks like he has blue, but in real life he has purple, like really purple. I'm not sure why it looks this color, but other than that, there's a ton of details, of a ton of lines that go on the front of the torso. And I'm sorry as I stumble to say words, I'm just not the best at words right now. And then on the back there's a few more. I did kinda wing the back because there was no reference pictures until very late, and I had already finished my figure, and we are here now, so the back may or may not be a little bit off, so just bear with me. Then the arms, little to no I guess reference, so they may be a little bit off as well, but I try to do the best I could. There's no claws on his fingers. That is because the metal paint scratches off very easily off the hands. I did actually paint them on, but then they just peeled off, and I just didn't want to deal with that, so I just did not add any claws on him. Maybe in the future I will, if I find some way of adding that onto this figure, but for now they're just plain black hands. And then the feet have more lines, and I did do the claws on the toes, as you can see there. Then yeah, a little extra feature that I added for this figure is that, well, not feature on the figure itself, but I made an alternate head for him, so he can have his own face, as you will. And I guess you can just put his mask on his hand. And even though this may not be accurate, because I kind of saw a trailer where the face just removes itself, and it's this nanotechnology thing, and I don't know, it's very complicated for me to explain, so yeah, but I thought I would just add that little detail or extra accessory for this figure, because why not? And also that would be like, I guess that would finish off my entire figures for Black Panther, because then I would have all the 4 figures lined up and all with a fully painted face by me, so I thought I might as well. So yeah, that's about it for Black Panther, so let's move on to our next figures. Second off, we have Sheree, and this is Black Panther's sister, as I understand, and I gotta say that she's pretty straightforward, not that interesting, honestly. Maybe because I did not sculpt the Panther gauntlets that she has. I'm not sure what they are, but they seem to be her choice of a weapon, but I was not able to do those because I would have ran out of time and this video wouldn't be up right now, so that's why I did not make them. Instead, I just gave her black hands because, well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go back and make those gauntlets in the future, but no promises because I'm not sure how relevant this character is in the movie. But anyways, straightforward, I painted the entire face, and I used a Padme hairpiece from episode 1 from Star Wars for her hair, and for the torso it's a dark brown torso base, and then just painted on the details and all those lines that you see there. 3D waistcape that I cut out, painted, and glued onto the hip piece, and I think it works because she seems to have like this all worn and torn waistcape, or not waistcape, but it's like a comma type of thing, and so I made all those little cuts and it looks all jagged and all that. And then straightforward legs, and yeah, that's honestly all I can say about Sheree, other than I'm quite excited to see what she has to do in the movie. I did hear that she's smarter than Tony Stark, so we'll see what she does with her brains, if you will. So without further ado, we'll go on and move on to our next figure. Next we have Okoye, or however you pronounce her name. All I know is that this actress in the movie, of course, is from The Walking Dead, and that's all I know about the actress, or whatever she has to do with Black Panther, I guess. But anyways, onto her costume or outfit. I honestly really liked these costumes. They look pretty interesting to me, and they look very warrior-like, so I'm pretty excited to see what this character and Nakia have to offer in the movie. Maybe Oakley is Black Panther's bodyguard, or just the general of I guess their militia, whatever, their army. Sorry if I stumbled to say words. Anyways, one of the interesting things about this figure is that she has the waistcape, and then she has this extra fabric piece right here that goes from her torso down to her legs, and she has that on both sides, as you see there. Plus she has these custom armor shoulder plates that I made from metal, and I think those came out really nice. I had never done anything like that, stacking pieces of metal on top of each other to create this effect. I may do it in the future again, and on this arm as well, and then paint it on with gold. And then there's some simple details on her arm, like band braces, and then some golden details on her torso, and a golden outline on her waistcape right there. The face is fully painted, as well as the back of her head, which is this. I I think she has more markings on her head, but I'm not sure what they are because I did not have the reference pictures that I needed, so I just left it blank because honestly it looks good without them, or at least it doesn't look bad. Then back here, just simple lines like straps, like she has these things, this brown stuff on her chest that later on wrap around her back, so I did those. A little bit of golden details back there. This thing has golden outlines, and yeah, that's pretty much it, other than I gave her a standard Lego spear because that's what they use. So I didn't think it looked that bad on this figure, even though it's not custom made. It's a regular spear made by Lego. Anyways, that's about it for Oakley, or however you pronounce her name. So yeah, let's move on to our last figure. Next up and last we have Nakia, and this is pretty much the same figure as Oakley except in a different color and a few little slight differences. First off, the head is more straightforward like a female, like she has eyes, eyebrows, mouth, and hair. When Oakley had like all that plus some sort of marking on her head, and then Sheree had like all these extra dots of white on her face and all those things, but Nakia is more normal, I guess you could say, without those things. And yeah, just to get it out of the way, she does have the same spear as Oakley, so I won't bother showing it. Then she basically has the same details as Oakley, and she has, like I said, same details, so waist cape and then this fabric going down, the shoulder pads, the middle, and same kind of the same band braces. I kind of changed it up with Oakley a little bit. The same detail on her chest. Different detail on this part of the fabric though. Then if we go on the back, same, almost the same back here. This is just a little bit more straightforward, and this is a little different as well. And yeah, other than that, that's about it for Nakia, if you will. Her hair is not black. It's actually a dark brown hairpiece, like the fin hair, like the one that I used for Black Panther, but this one is dark brown. So yeah, that's it for Nakia, because that's about all I can say about her, because she's basically the same as Oakley. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it inspires you to make your own figures. I'm sorry, but I'm kinda tired right now, so bear with me, and thank you for bearing the whole way through the video if you did get to this part. Anyways, on to little updates that I got. Infinity War is gonna be my next big project, and I know so many people are waiting for that. I do not plan on making another Black Panther suit or custom figure, simply because, like I mentioned, the sculpt is so hard to make, and it's so hard to even replicate the head itself. That's why, again, I do not have the Golden Jaguar here, and that is why I most likely will not have Black Panther, or at least a new figure of the Black Panther, in Infinity War Showcase. And I hope you guys understand. And that also means that I cannot open commissions, because I do that sometimes on Instagram, and I cannot open commissions for Black Panther right now. And that is something that I had to take a decision on, because I cannot put myself that kind of stress of trying to replicate the head, because it was so hard to make, and I think it's just a one-time thing. So again, I hope you guys understand that. And yeah, other than that, Solo, a Star Wars story, I do plan on making 4 figures, those being Han Solo, Kara, Chewbacca, and Lando, and that'll be that. because I don't think there's other characters that are really worth making. Maybe a Stormtrooper of some kind, because there's some new ones, but so far those are the main 4 that will definitely make it to the showcase. Anyways, that's about it for this showcase, and I hope you guys again enjoy, and I hope you guys like. And I'm sorry to ramble because I don't know what else to say other than please subscribe if you have not, like, comment, and tell me what you think on these figures, because your opinions are always welcome. Thank you, and have a good day.